back here with us on Overdrive. The Kia Syros. This is the latest entrant in the compact SUV space from Kia, which sits between the Sonet and the Seltos, and it impresses with a lot of interior space with the advanced safety features and also cutting-edge technology. Rohit brings us all the details from the global unveiling of this SUV.
This is the new Kia Syros. Kia Syros. Let's talk about the design. Now, I won't blame you if you can immediately see a little bit of that carnival inspiration. So, opposites united, that's the design theme that they call it, right? Which is why you see that carnival inspiration right there. It aims to give the vehicle that upright stance, and what really contributes to that are these really big headlights that you see in the bumper. Now, the DRLs are going to be right on the side. It's a refreshing change. We have often seen headlights in the bumper and then the DRLs forming the brow on top. They are not doing that here. The DRLs are vertical elements upright right next to the headlights. And the headlights themselves get that three-pot arrangement, the ice cube lighting pattern that Kia likes to call it. Now, on the top-end variant that you see here, you get these LED headlights, but on the lower-end variants, you're going to get a similar arrangement, a three-pot arrangement, but it's going to be halogens is what you're going to get there. You get that clamshell bonnet on top, and then you get this gloss black applique right beneath to break the monotony. Now, there will be different colors on offer. This is going to be the signature shade, and I think this one looks quite nice. You also get a camera in the front that you see here, and you are going to get 4 parking sensors in the front as well. You also see that satin finished insert in the bumper to replicate the look of a rugged skid plate. A matching finish for the Kia logo as well. And then once we look at the side profile of the car, you will also notice that the window line is pretty tall, and the shape of the windows also mimics that angular design theme quite well. Moving to the rear, now you see these really high tail lights, very high mounted tail lights. You get a high mounted stop lamp as well. So especially in traffic, this is going to be quite good. People are going to immediately notice your car, and they will know when you're coming to a halt much easier. Now, the wheels, diamond cut wheels, or Kia likes to call them crystal cut alloy wheels. You're going to get 3 sizes. The base variant is going to get 15s, the mid variants will get 16s, and the top end that you see here gets 17 inches. Again, a very interesting design theme going on there with the wheels. Again, continues to mimic that angular styling, right? So I think it's quite nicely done. It's a refreshing change from the typical designs that we've seen with many of the Hyundai and Kia cars. Now, this will not be offered in dual tone combinations, so no black roofs, white roofs, etc. At least as of now. There'll be 8 monotone colors on offer, and the color that you see here, the frost blue is what they call it, that is going to be the signature. Stepping in, the first thing you're going to notice, the new Kia steering wheel. So you get this Kia lettering, which is a bit offset. All the controllers are sort of familiar. So you have your telephony and all your music controls right here. And then you get a drive mode selector, and it's a really sporty looking switch that you get here. And you get 3 driving modes, that's Eco, Normal and Sport, which is quite nice. And then you also get the traction modes. Yes, in a sub 4 meter car, you're getting traction modes. So you have snow, mud and sand, depending on which kind of terrain you are driving on. And you'll see that it's a complete display that you get here. It's not just a multi-info display panel in the center. It's a full digital display that you get here. In fact, you're getting 30 inches of display space right here. So essentially how that is split is that you get this particular instrumentation, which is 12.3 inches. You get the infotainment, which is again 12.3 inches, sorry for the reflections. And then you get this 5-inch center panel, which gets you all the AC controls. Sub 4 meter car, and just take a look at the kind of knee room that I get here. It's excellent. Foot space is brilliant on this. And not just that, you also get this big glass panel as your sunroof. Now the front section opens, of course. Now in the higher variant that we are sitting in right now, you get the glass coverage all the way to the back. But in the lower end variants, you're still going to get the sunroof at the front. So that's another good thing. So it adds to that roomy feel. And the other good part is you also get these retractable window blinds. So if you want that roomy feel, you get it. If you just want some privacy, you can just pull this up and you're done. I think Kia has just thrown everything at the rear seat. in a sub 4 meter space, reclining seats, reach adjustable seats, ventilated seats. What more can you ask for? What about the boot space? With so much customizability in the rear seats, it's going to rob into the boot space, right? So basically, when you push the seats all the way to the front, you get up to 460 liters of boot space. So for all you number nerds out there, that's more boot space than even the Seltos, which is at about 430 something. But when the seats are obviously all the way back, still, I think the boot space is not going to be that bad. You'll still be able to get 2 overnighters or maybe 3 overnighters easily in there. So your weekend's worth of luggage should not be a problem at all. Now, in terms of the safety, what you are going to get standard are dual front airbags. You're also going to get the front seat side airbags, the side curtain airbags. You're also going to get a Highline tire pressure monitoring system. ABS is obviously there. You also get the brake force assist, ESC, VSM, etc. There's going to be front parking sensors that I spoke of. That's 4 parking sensors in the front, 6 parking sensors in the rear. You also get the 360-degree camera. Now, that is not going to be standard, however. You do get ISOFIX child seat mounts at the rear, and you get 2 adjustable headrests at the rear, not 3. And finally, under the hood, this is not an electric, despite what the face looks like. You're going to get ICE variants only. So you get the turbo GDI 1-liter engine, the 1-liter petrol. We are very well versed with that engine, but this will be the only car in its segment to offer a 6-speed manual transmission with it. And this particular car, we saw the 7DCT batching. So for the automatic, you're going to get the dual clutch 7-speed transmission with that 1-liter, 120 horsepower direct injection petrol engine. For diesel lovers, there's still going to be a diesel with this car. You're going to get a 1.5-liter diesel, which is going to put out about 115 PS of power, and that's going to be available with a 6-speed manual or a 6-speed automatic transmission. Now, in terms of the positioning, this will be placed between the Sonnet and the Seltos.
Japanese automakers still seem to be betting big on sedans in the Indian market, at least going by Honda and Toyota. Right at the beginning of the show, you saw the Honda Amaze. And after this very short break, we're going to take a look at the Toyota Camry with a hybrid heart. Stay with us, you're watching Overdrive.